morning to each and every one. I am one of your instructor for this day. But before that, may I introduce to you our online class rules. Number 1, listen attentively to what discussants are saying. Second, turn off the microphones whenever the discussants discuss the topic unless to say so. Third, whenever you aren't able to answer using the microphone, you can answer through putting your message inside the chat box. And lastly, strictly no interruptions during the discussion. So, let's start. What can you say on the picture? Anyone? Okay, your answer is correct. The answer is, the cat is on the mat. What do you think is our topic for this morning? Our topic is all about preposition. So what do you mean by preposition? A preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. It is used to show relationship of a noun or pronoun to other words of a sentence. Whenever it is time, place, direction, location, spatial relationships, or to introduce an object. 4 pics and 1 word? Okay, so try to guess this picture. Anyone? So, the picture depicts the types of preposition. We have time, place and directions, agent, and phrasal preposition.
And now, let's proceed to the preposition of time. Preposition of time allows you to talk about the specific time period, like as a calendar date, one of the days of the week, or the actual time that something happens. There are 3 prepositions of time, such as in, or, and at. The first one is in. In can be used in presenting months or years. For example, in October in 2022. The second one is on. On can be used to represent days. For example, on Sunday, on Monday. The last one is at. At can be used in telling time. For example, at 6 o'clock, at 7 p.m.
So we're gonna talk about the preposition of place and direction. Preposition of place and direction shows the relationship of place between the nouns and other parts of a sentence. Common preposition of place and direction are the following: on, at, in, by, from, to, towards, and so on and so forth. So the first preposition on our list is a preposition on. Think preposition on as a line, since the preposition on is used when something or someone is touching the surface of something. For example, I'm gonna draw a horizontal line. So we're gonna think about the horizontal line as a floor or a table. So let's go with the table. As you can see here, the table has its surface. When I put an apple on the table, the apple is touching the surface of the table. Therefore, we'll begin using the preposition on. So the apple is on the table. Another example here is the vertical line. That vertical line is representing a wall. When I put a painting on the wall, that painting is touching the surface of the wall. Therefore, we'll be going to use the preposition on. The painting is on the wall. So the next examples of preposition on. You can put the keys on the table. The keys is touching the surface of the table. Therefore, the keys are on the table. She dances on the floor. She is touching the surface of the floor. Therefore, she is on the floor dancing. The next preposition on our list is the preposition at. You can think preposition at as a dot, since it specifies the location on a pinpoint. For example, I'm gonna open my Google Maps. So, as you can see there's a dot. That dot is representing your location, your specific location. As you can see there, I am at home. You can see that dot is pointing at home. Therefore, we'll be going to use the preposition at to specify my location. So, examples of preposition at is every slice of life anime always has a scene of being at the beach. Where does this scene takes place? At the beach specifically. So, Ian stumbled at the doorway. Where does Ian stumble specifically? At the doorway. So, the next preposition on our list is the preposition to. You can think preposition to as an arrow since it does same mechanics as an arrow. It points the direction of where the subject is going to. For example, you're going downtown. You have these signages everywhere as you go. There are signages pointing to the left on a location, to the right, and so on and so forth. As you can see here on my example, the arrow pointing to the left is going to staging. The arrow pointing to the right is retail outlets, parking, courthouse. The arrow going forward is the theater district, riverfront. So, examples of the preposition to. We flew from New York to Paris. Where does the subject is going to? To Paris. So, another example is we're flying to San Francisco on Thursday for a meeting. Where does the subject is going to? To San Francisco.
Good day everyone, let's now proceed to the next type of preposition, which is the preposition of agent. When we say preposition of agent, it is used for a thing which is the cause of another thing in the sentence. It also used to show a relationship between the noun and the other parts of the sentence. It also indicates action conducted on something or someone by something or somebody. This speaks relation between the noun, might be the doer, the thing, or the instrument, and the action. There are three general prepositions we have to focus on. The first word is by using of. It is used to indicate a connection or belonging with someone or something. For example, Thea is the friend of my brother. The word of here, it shows a relationship or connection between my brother and Thea. They are connected with each other because they are friends. Another example, this is the bag of my mother. The word of here that shows or indicates the things that belongs to. Another word that we have to focus on is the word by. In using the word by, it also indicates actions done by someone or something. It means that it used to show a doing by a person or a thing. For example, all things were created by God. The word by here shows a relationship or an action where God is the creator or someone who shows an action, and all things are His creation. Another example, teachers are respected by everyone. The word by here shows an action from everyone to the teachers, who they are respecting for. And last general preposition that we have to use or to focus on is the word with. In using the word with, it is used to indicate an action done by a thing or an agent. It also indicates a thing accompanied by something or someone. For example, you can buy all stuffs with money. The word with here shows the action, which is buying all stuffs with the use of a thing, which is the money. And last example here, the idea was presented by Anthony together with his group. This example here shows that the action were accompanied with groups.
Okay, our next topic is phrasal preposition. What is phrasal preposition? The phrasal preposition are a collection of words or phrases that meet the noun or a pronoun in a sentence. It has two or more than two words together with any preposition. When functioned, then it's called a phrasal preposition that connects a noun, pronoun, or a phrase. So let's take a look at that examples. Our first example is I was not present at the meeting because of illness. The phrasal preposition in this sentence is because of. Why is it phrasal preposition? Because it has two words of preposition, because and of. Now, take a look at number 2. I am working from home instead of office. Oh, instead of is like because of. It has two words. Now let's proceed to number 3. She told me that in addition to all the tasks done, I also covered this topic. As you can see, the preposition in this sentence has three words. In addition to. Phrasal preposition has two or more than two words. In this sentence, it has three. So, we have phrasal preposition in this sentence. Okay, let's proceed to example number 4. They could not win the match in spite of hard work. Just like example number 3, the phrasal preposition in this sentence has three words: in, spite, and of. Remember that the phrasal preposition has two or more than two words of preposition or word in a sentence. That's all. I hope you learned something today. Thank you.